pray, Lord, let me be overcome by your presence. Amen. Let that which is indwelling on the inside of me so overcome that it just can't help but to come out and splash on everybody around me. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. But first you got to fill yourself up.
Amen.
If you're going to be poured out. Amen. Amen. That's with the word. Hallelujah.
Amen.
That's good.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
When you were just saying that, yesterday when I was doing some Bible study and everything, I don't know why, but it brought back something from when I was in church in Florida. I was helping with the ladies' class that I was with, and the Holy Spirit had given me an example to use, and that was to cut up a sponge into pieces.
Of course. Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. That's what I feel like. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. All right, Brother Jan.
Oh, I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never alone. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. Oh, and I see many searching for answers far and wide, but I know that we're all searching for answers. Only you provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. 'Cause you are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You are perfect in all of your
Amen. Sweeter as the days go by. Amen. I agree. Hallelujah. Woo.
The more I trust him, the more I love him. Nothing good for me he'll deny. The longer I know him, the better I can show him. I couldn't stop him now if I tried. Sweeter as the days go by. It gets sweeter as the moments fly. Richer, deeper, fuller, sweeter, 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 sweeter as the days go by. Oh, he saved me, he's good, great
Thank you, Lord.
places love down deep in my heart.
Yes,
There's great joy in knowing with him I am going, never more for him to depart. Sweeter
as the days
as the days go by. Get sweeter as the moments fly. Richer, deeper, fuller, sweeter, 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 sweeter as the days go by. Sweeter as the days go by. Sweeter as the days go by. Sweeter as the moments fly. Sweeter, sweeter as the moments fly. Richer, deeper, fuller, sweeter, 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 sweeter as the days go by. Sweeter as the days go by. Sweeter as the days go by. Sweeter as the moments fly. Sweeter, sweeter as the moments fly. Richer, deeper, fuller, sweeter, 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 sweeter as the days go by. Sweeter, sweeter, sweeter as the days. Sweeter, sweeter, sweeter as the days go by.
Y'all stand up and turn around and shake your neighbor's hand.
Amazing grace will always be my song of praise. For it was grace that bought my liberty. I just don't know just why he came to love me so. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need. I shall forever
dismiss the kids for Children's Church tonight. Are you on?
Yeah. Am I on? Y'all hear me? All right.
Yes.
All right. So we'll be in Genesis 5. When I asked you if I could preach, I wasn't ready for a message yet. I just know that I had been dealt to do it, and so I know I would have kept pushing it on and on and on. So I went ahead and asked. So
Nail it down.
all right, it's going to be Genesis 5, starting in verse 11. Okay. Let's see. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died. And Canaan lived 70 years and begat Mahalalel. And Canaan lived after he begat Mahalalel 840 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. And Mahalalel lived 65 years and begat Jared. And Mahalalel lived after he begat Jared 830 years, and he begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. And Jared lived 162 years, and he begat Enoch. And Jared lived after he begat Enoch. And 800 years begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. That was not what I wanted. I got the wrong verses. All right. Well, I was going to talk about Noah and the ark and why God chose Noah. And he chose Noah because Noah was faithful to God. He was one of the most faithful during that time. And so he allowed Noah to be on that for the whole time during the flood and everything. He gave him his family, his sons, wives, and all of them. And after that, he let them live after that. And the Lord blesses us with it. I think that's what it was. Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. And but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. And these are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and he behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is become before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof with lower, second, and third stories. Shalt thou make it, and Behold, I even do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. From under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, and thou and thy sons and thy wives and thy sons' wives with thee, and of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female, of fowls and their kind, of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him, so did he. And so since he did what God commanded and he was faithful to God, God let him be on the ark the whole time and let him live through it, and he was able to come off of it and then continue, and he was still faithful to God. And God blesses us even when we're not faithful to him. Like, he lets us breathe and all this. But if we are faithful to him, he'll bless us more. And, like, my Nana back here, she was faithful with her. Like, she was faithful to church. And she kept me, my brother, and my sister in church. And since she did that, now we're still in church. And now my dad is in church. So, and then the Lord blessed us all with a stepmom back there, and so He's blessing us no matter what. And the more faithful you are to Him, the more He will bless you. And so, yeah. That's about it. So, all right.
That's good, son. That's good.
Amen.
Give that preacher.
Amen, buddy. Thank you, son. Amen. It's good that the young folks are wanting to do a little something for the Lord. I'm just excited about them wanting the Lord to use them. Amen. Or use them. I sure am. Anybody tonight want to say anything? I know Darren ought to be proud back there. Anybody want to brag on Jesus for just a minute? That's right. Amen. Any more? Amen. Amen. I'm proud of you, son. I am. Proud of all these boys. Anybody else tonight?
Pastor, it's hard to imagine what young people have to go through in society today. When we were in high school, all we had was just some drugs and alcohol. The things they have to go through today, the devil's after them. That's what it really is. Down through history, though, all the great revivals started with young people. So it's encouraging when you see young people in church step up and say, I'd be petrified to be that age trying to speak in front of somebody, but that's God. Okay? That is God. Because that's out of the box. You know, nobody wants to get up and speak in front of somebody. That's God. So I say, send revival, Lord. Go ahead.
Amen.
You're ready.
Anybody else?
What I heard Jacob say that blessed me was, of course, you give honor to your grandma, and I think that's important to recognize people who have meant something and helped us along life's way. But I'm sure that there was times, Grandma, that you didn't feel like going to church.
He called her Nana.
I'm sorry, Nana. Nana, you didn't feel like going to church. You didn't feel like going by and getting the kids. You was tired. You was probably felt discouragement, but you knew that you needed to keep on going because there was some people coming back behind you that was looking to you to help them. And so I got a word from that there's so many people that's already attached to us. I do it for my grandchildren. I do it for my children. I do it for my husband. I keep on going for you guys. I keep on going because there's people connected to us and watching us, everything that we do. And so is it worth it, Felicia, to get up and get ready and come in here? It is.
Amen.
It is. You might not get immediate results, but it's in the works. These kids was watching and learning. And when they looked at their Nana, they related that to a faithful man that they read about in the Bible named Noah. And what an honor. I honor you, Nana. What an honor for your grandchild to get up and bring honor to you and relate it to a story that's in the Bible. So, Jacob, thank you for that. That blessed me. Amen. There's a grandma in my life that prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, and I thought she was just crazy. I'm going to tell you, I was 15, 16 years old. I wasn't used to that. I thought she was crazy. And I was telling my family, I was telling her daughter and telling my other cousins and all, that she is probably the most precious person in my life. And I not even realized it at the time, because had it not been for her and praying for me and going before the Father for me, I definitely wouldn't be the woman that I am today and seeking after the Lord. So is it worth it? It is, grandmas. It is mamas. It is nanas. It is cousins. It is friends and aunts and daddies. It is worth it. It is worth it. Amen.
I never will forget dating Teresa years ago. And, don't you laugh? And
30 years ago.
and went down to her grandma's house. And now I'm a lost man. Kid at the time, just lost.
16.
Wild as a buck. And I get there to the front door, and here's this 90-pound, Holy Ghost-filled,
Yes.
sin, trash, and devil-killing woman
That's
standing
right.
at the door.
Amen.
Meets me with a bottle of oil.
Amen. Oh, Lord, let me do it.
It must have took hold, amen.
Amen. Yes, it
Sure
did.
enough. But, I never will forget that woman. I thought that woman's crazier than a bedbug. I mean, just Looney Tunes when I left there. But come find out, she wasn't crazy at all, amen.
Sure was.
I pray God make me as crazy as she was, amen, if that's what
Amen.
crazy is.
Hallelujah.
Any more?
When I was young, we used to go to church when I was a kid. My grandma was in the church, and the spirit would get going, and she'd get up and she'd walk around the church and just keep crying and praising God. I didn't know what she was doing. I didn't know what she was doing at the time. Sometimes when the spirit gets good here, I can see my grandma.
Amen.
Amen, my brother.
Amen. Amen.
Any more?
Yes, I do. You know, my mama is what kept us together.
Amen.
We all had different lives. We didn't all agree. We all lived separate. We had busy lives. We didn't take time to visit each other. Only at mama's. But my mama saw at least once or twice a year that we all got together. And, you know, my mama didn't raise me in church. My grandma did. My mama didn't. But I still had a good mom. And she taught me a lot. And most of it was love and
Amen.
family.
Amen. So important.
Mom and Dad, you know, they had a lot of growing up when they had us kids. And they made a lot of mistakes. But then I got married. I had kids and I made a lot of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I see it. But I hope and pray for God's strength that I can carry on and be that rock for my family. To see that we don't stray from each other. And I hope that someday Bianca can say that crazy aunt of mine.
Amen.
She loved us. She loved me
Amen.
and loved us. And I just hope and pray that she'll be able one day to say that. And that I have been in church. I don't know whether I'll keep her, but I hope I do. I want her in church somewhere.
Amen.
If they don't decide to stay here, I hope they do. They say they felt like this was home. She said,
Amen.
that's okay. But, you know, I just, I want them to know that my mama left it for me because I'm the only girl. And I pray for God to help me through this, to keep our families together and to love one another,
Amen.
regardless of our faults. Because God loves us regardless of our faults.
That's right.
So we should love each other.
That's right. Any more tonight? He's good. You say, preacher, ain't you going to preach tonight? No, Jacob preached. But I want to give you an opportunity tonight to brag on him before we go. Anybody?
I want to thank God for my family, my husband, my children, my grandchildren, my job. I love my life. I can honestly say I do. I love, watching my grandkids. They don't fuss and complain about too much stuff. They get excited. They love us, and like us, we love this church, and we feel comfortable. I think they love it, and they feel comfortable. I'm proud of both of my kids and their spouses for bringing the kids to church. I've
Right.
seen plenty of times when she's just had the worst headache, and she'll come in. She won't just sit on the pew right here. She'll get up there and sing in the choir and raise her hands and praise God. And Lexi can't see that.
That's right.
And there's been plenty of times right after Tyson was born. Grayson was born. Tyler would stay at home and help push them. Sometimes he did because it's a struggle with two small kids. But a lot of times he'd come in and bring Tyson. And fine, we got ready to come to church. And I said, Tyson, we gotta go. We gotta go to church. And he said, can I go to church too? And I said, yeah. He said, yay, church. And I'm like, well, that's a tribute to my kids bringing them here. And I love them for that. I'm so proud of both of them. I know they're not perfect, but I see God working in both of their lives, and I'm so thankful and blessed.
Amen.
And Summer, she is just a little sweet and passionate. She witnesses to her friends at church. Can't say that she has kids yet. Well, her daddy will have a heart attack if we even talk about that happening in 10 years. But I know she's going to be something special when that time does come. I see her being an example for her friends.
Amen.
I love my children. I'm so proud of them. And I love my husband. I'm so thankful.
Amen. Summer, you want to dance after church? She usually meets me at the front door and she'll say, preacher, can you dip me? I say, sure. Anybody else?
I'll say something.
thank Him for keeping me and my family safe. Mom and Dad could have got killed in a car accident as soon as we moved down in here. I wouldn't have, might not have been able to come here. If it wasn't for them bringing me here, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I want to say I appreciate the church. The first time I ever came in here, it was just a feeling of love as soon as I walked in. I remember going home and telling Mom and Dad, I said, that was crazy. I've never felt anything like that before. I want to thank God for that.
Man, we love you, Muscles. He's my buddy. Anybody else?
I may thank the Lord for that.
Amen.
I want to thank Him for His mercy and grace. My son made a mistake last night. And the Lord stopped me and used an officer to stop him. And I got mad. I was mad. It was a speeding ticket. I was still mad. I pitched a fit. And after a little while, the Lord spoke in my heart and said, well, Christy, didn't you want me to stop him from going that fast? Didn't you want me to stop him? And then I had to remember, he knows what was ahead on that road. I don't. He knows what was involved in that car. I don't. Thank you, Lord. I want to thank Him for whatever He kept me from. I want to thank Him for whatever He's going to teach me through this. And I'm grateful.
Amen. Amen. Any more?
I'd like to thank the Lord for giving me and two people Friday night. I was coming home, and I was coming toward Albemarle. Running about 58. There was a blazer in front of me, and a truck behind me and a couple cars
Amen, brother. Anybody else? All right, if not, let's all stand. Chad's going to get a song of invitation ready. We're going to open up the altar tonight. If you got business